Hi, I'm Susan Morancic, the Senior and Community Services Director from the town of Sandwich at the Center for Active Living. I'm joined today by two people with very different backgrounds serving the Sandwich community to talk about an upcoming event that relies on public input from our local community. The subject today is opioid settlement funds and how they should be used to help our local community. I'll turn it over to Sean and to Lana to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Lana Vatamian. I am a resident of Sandwich. I'm also a woman in long-term recovery from opioid use disorder. I'm also the owner of Next Chance Recovery Homes.
Hi, my name is Sean Gilrain. I'm the Lieutenant EMS Officer for Sandwich Fire Department.
And we're here today to talk about some hard topics, difficult topics like overdose use disorder and opioid overdoses. These things are not publicly discussed very often, but they have an outsized impact on our local community. And the town of Sandwich has received national opioid settlement funds from big drug manufacturers. And this time is a little bit different because the funds that are received can be used only with public input to direct the resources that those funds are used for. We have an event coming up that is very important for the community to discuss how the town should be utilizing those settlement funds. And it's vital that we get community input. And you ask, what is the goal of this meeting and why now? Let's get the perspective of first responders on opioid use disorder. How has that impacted the department, Sean?
So these are calls that we go to frequently. When we talk about an overdose, that's an extremely sick patient in respiratory distress or possibly not breathing. We're going with 4 or 5 members. And then, one of the things that we talk about around town is, these patients need Narcan. Narcan's available throughout town. Narcan's one part of this, but we're looking at it with this group is how can we also prevent it from happening in the future. So that's what we're looking at for May 14th, topics about how we can further prevent.
And Lana, can you tell us a little bit more about the event in general, what people can expect that night?
Sure. We are hosting a roundtable event. This is a facilitated event. We are going to have a light supper, we're going to have childcare, and we're asking everyone from the community to come and just have a discussion. We're going to ask a series of questions about how we can better service our community, what services are already available, what's working well, what's not working, where can we fill some of those gaps with these funds and better serve the community. So it's just a large discussion, and we're asking everyone to be a part of it.
And Sandwich has already received some funds, so really for both of you, those funds that have been received, is there a discussion about what the intended use of those resources are, and there's more funding to come?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the beautiful part about these funds is they can only be used to help those who have been affected by substance use disorder. They can't just be used for anything. So they can be used for a series of things from treatment and programming for people in recovery, services for people who are already in recovery, such as recovery coaching and recovery support navigators. It can be used for the prevention and misuse and abuse of opioids. It can also be used for pregnant and parenting mothers who have been affected, family members who have been affected, those who are currently active in substance use, so harm reduction services, access to Narcan. But really, these funds have to be used for those who have been affected by substance use disorder or prevention of in some regard.
Yeah. And for both of you, there's still a stigma around discussing drug use and opioid use disorder. How do you think we can get more people to attend an event like this and discuss those topics?
Yeah, and I think that's what this event's all about. It's about breaking that stigma. We want everybody there, and we encourage everybody to come. Everybody's welcome. We want to hear from everybody because it's not just police and fire that are on those scenes. It's family members, friends, neighbors that see it, and we want your input and your perspective.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. And as a person in long-term recovery, I have to say, I know stigma is a thing. Even though I broke my anonymity tonight, you do not have to do that to attend this event. So I do want to let everyone know, if you simply care about this event, you should attend. We are asking anybody and everybody just to have a voice and participate. And if you want to remain anonymous, you do not have to share your first or your last name. We know this is a very small community in Sandwich, and people will probably recognize your face, but you do not need to disclose your personal experience at all. You can be there as simply somebody who cares about this topic and wants to participate.
Thank you both. We have the meeting coming up on Tuesday, May 14th at 5:30. There will be childcare, there will be refreshments there. And just a reminder, we cannot spend these settlement funds without your input from the Sandwich community. Thank you very much.